दोस्तों इस वक्त हमारे साथ हैं डॉक्टर साहब, मतलब डॉक्टर किशन सर, जो इस वक्त यूपीएससी 2024 की इंटरव्यू देकर निकल रहे हैं। सर ऑलरेडी एमबीबीएस हैं, इसलिए मैंने डॉक्टर का नाम लिया। और ये तो जरूर बात करूंगा कि एमबीबीएस के बाद यूपीएससी क्यों, एट द सेम टाइम यूपीएससी में कैसी इनकी स्ट्रगल रही है, किस तरह से शुरुआत की, स्ट्रेटजी क्या रही है, कौन से अटेम्प्ट थे, वही बात करूंगा। और इंटरव्यू में किस तरह सवाल पूछे गए थे। सर, हाउ वाज योर इंटरव्यू?
It was good.
It was
Shilvardhan board, sir board was there, and it was mainly on my DAF, especially with regard to, and also my work experience at the primary health center where I had worked 4 years back, and even with regard to international relation and all, it was linked to my DAF again. So it was around 80% DAF, sir.
ओह, ये कौन सा अटेम्प्ट था सर, और आपके ऑप्शनल पेपर क्या है, लैंग्वेज क्या थी?
Sir, it is my 4th attempt, and it is my second interview, and my optional is anthropology.
Anthro, obviously it relate with biology and all this.
Yes, around 20 to 30% overlaps with the medical science, especially with regard to genetics and all. So I had chosen anthropology.
सर, बीइंग एमबीबीएस, लाइक एक मेडिकल की पढ़ाई जो होती है, मैं जानता हूँ इस चीज़ को बहुत करीब से, इतनी सारी चीज़ें पढ़ती है, उसके बाद एग्जॉस्ट नहीं हो जाता है एक लड़का, मतलब उसके बाद यूपीएससी के बारे में सोचना इज समथिंग वेरी डिफरेंट और स्प्लेंडेड। इसको कैसे देखते हैं आप सर?
Sir, in my case, when I started working as a general duty doctor, that time civil service, the work opportunities and dynamism it brings with regard to IAS or IPS. So that inspired me to take up civil service, and as such, even as a medical graduate, I was not fatigued because it was my choice or interest since the childhood as a doctor. And over a period of time, I also got interest in civil service. So that grit and passion continued me for this 4 years.
ओह, सो एमबीबीएस के बाद आप ये उसके बाद आपने प्रिपरेशन शुरू की है कि अलॉन्ग विथ जब एमबीबीएस कर रहे थे, कैसे क्या इसको?
So my preparation actually started in 2020 or 21, especially after I resigned from the general duty medical officer post, and I started preparing. But due to COVID and all, again I had to volunteer in the COVID times.
Oh.
And after that, in fact, my genuine preparation was from 2021 till now. I am preparing full fledged, sir.
So what happened in your last 3 attempts? मतलब ये 4th attempt है, right? 3 attempt में क्या हुआ, कहाँ पे चूके आप, क्या कमियाँ रही?
Sir, in my first 2 attempts, I was lagging in CSAT due to the non-mathematical background in the graduation. So that, and even I had taken the subject lightly in the beginning in first attempt. So that was my mistake, and due to those mistakes, and even in second attempt, I did a mistake in exam hall with regard to choosing the question in CSAT. That had also led to fail me in the prelims itself, 2 consecutive prelims. But I rectified my mistakes and continued in the third attempt, where I was able to clear the prelims, mains as well as interview. But however, due to low marks in the essay, I again failed by 9 marks in the final list, sir.
So what were the mistakes and how you rectified those things?
Sir, firstly, with regard to, as I said in the first 2 prelims, the mistake with regard to taking CSAT as a lightly was my mistake. And in third attempt, sir, I think I had not worked more on essay due to a kind of overconfidence, I can say. But however, sir, when I realized that my marks were not up to the mark that I had expected, then I realized, okay, I need to work on that. So in UPSC journey, when you start working on your mistakes, then only we can succeed, sir.
Okay.
Otherwise, it will be very difficult. Even if you are preparing for 5 years, 6 years without realizing your mistakes, then it is of no use. Until and unless you identify and rectify those mistakes, then only you can able to do well.
सीसेट को रेक्टिफाई कैसे किया? मतलब आपने मिस्टेक्स को आइडेंटिफाई किया, देन मिस्टेक्स तो आपने, मैं समझ सकता हूँ, लेकिन उसको रेक्टिफाई कैसे किया जिसकी वजह से आप सक्सेस, यू गॉट सक्सेस इन यूपीएससी? रेक्टिफाई क्या किया आपने? किसी कोर एरिया को पकड़ा कि हमें मैथ्स पे काम करना है, रीजनिंग पे काम करना है, या फिर आपकी स्ट्रेटेजी कैसी थी, किस तरह चेंज किया आपने आपको रेक्टिफाई इन दिस सेंस, जो मैं कहना चाह रहा हूँ?
Sir, since I had not enrolled any coaching institute, I had no idea about how to prepare CSAT. So in that regard, my resources are very vague for CSAT. And so I was doing every now and then test series, and I was reading some standard books. But when I realized that my potential is in reading comprehension, so that time I realized I started solving more number of questions, and even my accuracy was also very high. Out of 28, I used to get correct around 25, 26. That was the accuracy. So in the CSAT, have short notes, be it a quant or be it the reading comprehension or reasoning. and secondly, you identify which is your strength. That is the most important. Until and unless you identify which is your strength, no one can help you. So when I realized that my strength is reading comprehension, and when I approached my veteran seniors and all, they told me some other improvements with regard to reading passage and when to attempt these, whether in the beginning of the question itself or in the later part of the exam. So that strategy also worked for me, where I used to solve in 45 minutes. I used to solve all the reading comprehensions, so that I could move on to quant, where it requires a lot of time. Even that also we need to choose very easy questions, because UPSC provides a fair ground for all irrespective of their background, because many have perception that if they are from the arts background or humanity background, they may be more vulnerable for CSAT. So but I don't think that UPSC provides such a disparity or kind of difficulty for those candidates. If you work on and your core areas and your strength, definitely it could be again cakewalk.
Great. So for CSAT, if you are talking about the n number of students are struggling with CSAT. I understand you are from biology, so obviously there is a challenge. But at the same time, there are lots of students are from biology and they are not from engineering or mathematics background. So उनको क्या करना चाहिए CSAT पे एक कमांड करने के लिए? वैसे तो आपने सारी चीज़ें, बट प्रिसाइजली किन किन बातों पे पॉइंट्स करें, क्योंकि 25 मई को प्रीलिम्स है और ये वीडियो सभी स्टूडेंट देख रहे हैं, और मेरा मकसद ये होता है कि मैं अच्छी चीज़ें, उनके मतलब की चीज़ें बता सकूं थ्रू दिस इंटरव्यू। इसके बारे में बताइए कि अभी बचे हुए दिन में इफ़ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट CSAT, उस पर स्टूडेंट को क्या देखना चाहिए, किस तरह से देखना चाहिए और उस पर किस तरह ध्यान दे? Have you gone through any coaching or did you get any coaching for that?
Sir, as I said in the beginning, I have not joined formally any coaching institute, but however, I utilized the resources from the Telegram as well as even YouTube with regard to CSAT or even in the general studies. Sir, my strategy with regard to CSAT for non-technical or non-mathematical background is, first you identify which is your core area, whether you are well versed with the reading comprehension or solving the quant. Once you realize that you are able to do better in the quant, then again you identify which core area you, such as the average, percentage and all, and then master on that. In quant, to solve quant, we need not need to focus on all aspects of the syllabus with regard to quant. Just focus on average, profit, loss, as well as the percentage and all, so that we can master over it, and daily solve around 10 questions. And weekly you solve one PYQ question paper. Question paper, and you try to simulate a real exam like condition with the OMR filling, and even you take a time of 1 hour 40 minutes, not more than that, because what happens in due to stress and due to fear and all, will be taking more than 145 minutes or even 2 hours is not sufficient in that case in actual exam. So if we practice for a lesser number of minutes or hour, then I think you can perform better in the final exam.
How you have performed in essay this time in mains? Because आपने कहा कि essay में struggle किया आपने, तो इस बार mains में कैसा रहा आपका performance?
Sir, I think it was good, because even in terms of interpretation of the topic and all, it was, I feel, holistic. Because earlier I had thought I had performed well, but when I realized that I had misinterpreted certain aspect of the essay itself, so this time I hope I will be getting good marks.
Because ये क्वेश्चन मैं इसलिए पूछ रहा हूँ क्योंकि ऐसे एक ऐसा कंपोनेंट है यूपीएससी में जो ना केवल आपको रिजल्ट देता है, बल्कि आप अच्छे मार्क्स ला सकते हैं, रैंक आपकी अच्छी हो सकती है। तो सर इस बार ऐसे में क्या किया? बिकॉज MBBS है तो लैंग्वेज में थोड़ी सी पकड़ कमज़ोर होती है इस कंडीशन में, तो ऐसे के लिए क्या किया था? व्हाट वाज योर स्ट्रेटजीज एंड प्लानिंग ऑन ऐसे?
Sir, in previous attempt, I had not practiced more number of essays. That was a mistake. In this time, sir, I wrote more than 15 essays.
Oh.
It was more than general studies and
15?
optional 15 in during mains preparation itself. Before that also, I took so many test series and all. And second thing, sir, the brainstorming is also of great importance. After you start writing, it is not just about writing a whole essay in 3 hours, but brainstorming every now and then, whenever you get a topic. And thirdly, sir, we need to focus on PYQ aspect, especially nowadays the psychological aspect of the philosophical aspect of the essays more with regard to present trend. So we need to think in that direction and parallelly practice. That, as I said, sir, weekly at least write one essay. That is my suggestion.
सर एक अलग क्वेश्चन है, वो ये है कि MBBS इटसेल्फ नीट क्रैक करने के बाद 5-6 साल MBBS में लगते हैं और ये बहुत टफ जर्नी होती है, बहुत कुछ पढ़ना पड़ता है। ये एक इंसान के बारे में आप पढ़ रहे हैं, उसके बाद क्या आपको लगता है कि अगेन यू आर ट्राइंग टू गो विद द टफेस्ट एग्जामिनेशन इन दिस कंट्री? इतना पोटेंशियल कैलिबर होती है स्टूडेंट में जो आपने देखा है, ऐसा मतलब ऐसा आपको लगा? और दूसरी चीज़ ये है कि सर क्या एमबीबीएस एज ए डॉक्टर भगवान का दूसरा रूप कहते हैं, ये प्रोफेशन भी आपको आगे तक ले जा सकती थी? तो देन व्हाई यू हैव यू नो इन यूपीएससी, इसको जानना चाहता हूँ।
Sir, firstly, coming to the second part of your question, from a medical doctor, I wanted to be a social doctor in that regard. So that's why I chose the civil service, because it gives me a great opportunity to serve not only in health, apart from that education and other aspects, sanitation, gender and all. So I chose to be a social doctor, so I shifted. And coming to the first part of the question, sir, the toughness of the exam depends on how you are preparing. Sir, in this exam, we need a strong mentorship. Until and unless we have a better guidance from either seniors and or even with regard to any mentor and all, so we need proper mentorship. And secondly, sir, why we require mentorship means the way we read would be very different than what actually demands, because 50% what we read is not required at all actual thing. So we need to focus on limited resource, and secondly we need to take mentor's advice, and also we should also analyze ourselves whenever, because a mentor can guide you, show you a path, but until and unless you identify your weakness and work on it, it will not be helpful. So I what I would like to say is, sir, sir, so what I would like to say is, focus on your strength, take advice from the seniors, and thirdly practice. So practice, practice, practice.
सर एमबीबीएस में जो आपने पढ़ा उसका क्या यूज हुआ यूपीएससी के सिलेबस की अगर बात करें?
Sir, even that
Optional.
yes, optional was there, and even in interview, the majority of the questions were from DAP, where I had been graduate from the medical science as well as my work at the primary health center. So it was almost covering 80%. So that was an advantage.
जीएस के किसी पेपर में प्रॉब्लम नहीं आई आपको? मतलब कुछ लगा नहीं टफ की, मतलब एक ह्यूमैनिटीज की तरफ हम जा रहे हैं, कुछ अलग पढ़ेंगे, ऐसा नहीं लगा आपको?
No, sir, my score was decent, especially general studies, and because of some seniors' guidance and all, I was able to perform well in the GS except essay, sir.
कैसे पढ़ाई करते थे आप एमबीबीएस के दौरान? फिर उसके बाद एंगेजमेंट, आप ऑक्युपाइड रहते होंगे चीज़ों को लेकर, लेकिन उसके बाद ही वक्त निकाला और सर सेल्फ स्टडी, राइट, सेल्फ स्टडी से यहाँ तक पहुँचे, तो हाउ यू आर मैनेजिंग टाइम मैनेजमेंट की बात करें तो?
Sir, UPSC requires a dedication and a fixed hours of study. It is not necessary that we need to study 12 hours, 14 hours, 16 hours, which is not true at all. Even in case of human, it is not possible also to study effectively for that such a long hours. So what I say is, study consistently for at least on an average 8 hours per day. And secondly, have a fixed timetable. And thirdly, as I said, limit your resources and trust on yourself.
Cracking NEET, being MBBS, if we compare MBBS between COMBIAS and UPSC, the civil servant, so आपको क्या लगता है कौन सी पढ़ाई सबसे ज़्यादा टफ है आपके हिसाब से?
Sir, I believe both are tough, because both requires its own domain of expertise to get a good rank and so that get enrolled in the medical science. The same case happens with the UPSC also, but it all depends on how you are preparing. That I said, mentorship, restricted resources and self-discipline. If the same things are applied even any other exam, not only just NEET, sir, even IIT or AIMS and all, so anything can be easy one until and unless you apply these things.
आप जूलॉजी भी रख सकते थे, बॉटनी भी रख सकते थे, एंथ्रोपोलॉजी क्यों ऑप्शनल?
So nowadays anthropology has become a trend in terms of getting good marks. That is one case, and since I told that my graduation is from medical science, it was also overlapping. And third, sir, even I had a keen interest with regard to anthropology. So that was the case.
ओके सर, आप किस स्टेट से बिलोंग करते हैं?
Sir, I am from Karnataka, Belgaum district.
घर में कौन कौन है सर आपके?
My mother is there, and my brother and his family is there, and along with that my sister and her family is there.